The letters that you wrote made me stop and wonder why. Well, I guess it felt like you had to set things right. Well, just remember this, my girl, when you look up in the sky, you can see the stars, but still might see the light. That's right. 'Cause I'm already gone, and I'm free and strong. I will sing this favorite song, 'cause I'm already gone, 'cause I'm already gone.
Cool beans. Tone Willie, guys. We're excited to have you guys on board. This is your first inside the studio with 1015 Entertainment, and good stuff, guys. I really like it. Glad to have you guys on board.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Good to be here.
So let's get right into it, and let's talk a little bit about the band and about some of the things. And I'm gonna ask some questions, and you guys just be as natural as you can be, and just. So first of all, I guess the first question is, how'd you guys come together as a band? I think Lynn might have that answer for us.
Well, I had a friend that he called me up on the phone, and he needed a drummer, needed a whole band to back his CD that he had put out, and so I got on board with him, and then he gave Mitch a call, and so on. When we contacted Wayne there.
Well, I was kind of retired from playing bass, you know.
Yeah.
And I asked Mitch, I said, who you got on drums? And he said, Lynn Bishop, you know. I'm like, how'd you get Lynn Bishop? I thought he had quit, you know. He said, no, he wants to get back in it. I said, well, can I try out? You know, I always wanted to play, you know, with Lynn. And
here we are.
And that's when I asked Wayne, I said, can you just play bass?
I was playing guitar at the time, you know, and I miss playing guitar, but man, playing bass behind Lynn and these guys, hey, I'm happy with it.
Okay, so next question is the Tone Willie. Where did Tone Willie come from?
You can tell that.
Wayne and I are painters, so we had a bit of a mentor that taught us how to paint years ago, and his name was Willie, and the two-tone just kind of came about, and we got his name in there with it, and we thought it kind of summed up classic rock and blues and southern style pretty well. We tossed around a lot of different names for a long time, and finally gave in to Wayne, and we had Tone Willie.
Well, they wanted to name it Waiting on Wayne. I was good.
But, you know, I've heard the stories. We won't get into all of them, but is it true that Wayne is always late?
Yeah, he's usually late. But we love him.
But he was on time tonight, so we'll give him kudos tonight that he was on time.
He always lives a long way, usually, from where we're going. I'll give him that about all the time, except we practice at his house, and he's rarely been late at his house.
He's never late.
Rarely been late there.
Awesome. So,
but now when I get it going, man, it's going. I have to do a lot of work. Wear many hats.
Wear many hats. The Harley Davidson's the one's on tonight, though, right?
That's the one on that.
Well, talk about the music. Let's talk about. I mean, I know you guys love music. Y'all been friends for a long time. You guys have been playing together for a while too. But talk about the music. What inspires you? Why do you play the music you play?
As you can tell, you know, we ain't bringing sexy back. You know, we bringing back the old rock and roll. We like the old classic rock, and we're hoping to put out our own CD here before long and get some of our own music out there. But we like the old classic rock. And bring back a lot of memories for the people, the fans, and you know, to bring back the time they lived when all the classic rock was out and going on. That's the kind of music we like and love, and the old blues, things like that.
Throwing blues into the mix, I'm sure makes an interesting concert too. It's you got classic rock and then you break out a little bit of blues. Now, who's the blues inspiration? Tell me.
Mitch has brings a lot of the blues to the table.
Blues is always good to dance to. If you can get them dancing, that's always a fun show. If they'll dance, then we have fun.
now you guys are kind of broken down tonight. Y'all are into the acoustic side of what you do, and I'm sure you guys do some of this stuff too, right? If somebody wanted to book you for an acoustic venue,
Sure.
Yes.
and it's always fun. You know, I love doing the big kick drum and the really heavy sounding drums and the live venue. But man, something about just getting in a circle kind
Yeah,
of.
that's like Wayne always says too. Two-tone, we play in two tones, loud and louder. That's what Wayne always says. So,
Well, there's just, I love the acoustic feel and some of the stuff that you guys have been playing in here already tonight. I wish we had hours and hours and hours that we could let folks hear you guys, because I was really impressed, and the harmonies and just the vocal abilities that you guys have, it's pretty impressive. And so turning some heads, also we've had some people come into the studio the last few weeks, and as we have taken you guys on board and started to get to know you a little bit more, we've started to have people call, and I'm finding out that y'all got some fans on your bandwagon, people really wanting you to go further in the industry. And so it's kind of exciting to see people actually show up here to talk to me and go, hey, tell me about Tone Willie. What are you guys going to do for Tone Willie? And so we're excited about getting you guys a lot more exposure and getting you further out into the industry. So let's talk about concert venues. When you guys come and y'all set up and y'all put on a show, what can people expect? Even I know the two tones louder and louder, but what can people expect from the shows?
Well, we're just with us, it's about the music. We like to play loud, in your face, good old classic rock and roll, and just bring that vibe back to the people, but it's a good live show. People love the music, and I think they'll really like what we've got going on.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people, after the shows come up to us, and man, you took me back in, to a time that, I had forgot, with that song, and that makes you feel good when you can touch somebody,
These classic rock tunes too, they just won't go away, obviously. Everybody still likes them. Everybody that always liked them still liked them, and their kids liked them. And the young kids that like these classic rock tunes is amazing to me. I have an 18-year-old, and he likes classic rock,
Wow.
But we also play a mixture.
We play a lot. We play some country, quite a bit of
A
old
little
country,
country.
and
Blues.
more blues.
What about the old country? What's some of the old country songs that you guys like to play?
Maybe some Merle,
Some
maybe
Earl,
some
Johnny
Cash.
Cash,
Okay.
maybe some Johnny Paycheck, or
Well, here's another question for you, and I know I've had some people ask me about where you guys are all from. So I guess what's the Marshall County connection with Tone Willie?
Sand Mountain is pretty much the connection. Probably.
We're kind of scattered out.
We're scattered out on Sand Mountain, but there's not a lot of music on Sand Mountain. There never really has been, and usually it's you had to travel to go find anything or anywhere decent to play. There's a lot more places to play now, but we would like to get out and go further, maybe out of state, and get out and go and see how many fans we can make. We're excited about being with 1015.
Well, we're excited to have you guys on board. It's been fun so far, and we're just really starting to get started as far as where we want to go with the band and what we want to see from you guys. But I'm pretty pumped up. Anything that you guys would like to express? Tell people that are watching this video about Tone Willie, or you want to invite them to a show that y'all got coming up pretty soon.
Well, I'd like to thank all the people on Facebook that's friended us and that are still with us now, and all the people that show up to our gigs and faithful fans. We had one guy that came to Mount Cheahaw, and he said, we played in a battle of the bands, and he said the reason he came was to hear us play that day. So it's people like that, man, that make you feel good. And
He hung out all day.
yeah, he
All
did.
day.
On the asphalt.
Yeah, and he come up to us after the show and told us that, and it made us
It
feel
was
really
hot.
good.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty hot out there that day too. It was scorching.
Every time we played there, it was
You want to tell
hot.
them about the show coming up November the 1st?
Sure.
Yeah, big show coming up November the 1st, right?
Yes, just down the road a piece, Jules Berta Winery. I don't know the address, if you happen to know the address, but that's November 1st, Saturday night from 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
It was 8 to 10.
Wait, is it 7 or is it 8?
I couldn't remember,
I
actually.
think it popped something at 7. I think that was the the time that I
7
had.
to
So
10.
they can
Sorry.
show up at 7 and
I bet we'll be playing.
and
at
I bet
7.
you'll be playing. So, but we want to, we definitely want to invite people to find out more about Tone Willie and the things that they're doing. We encourage you to check out 1015entertainment.net. We're about to be designing a new page for these guys to get them up here really soon, and just a lot of new things happening. But we'll keep you updated on the Facebook page. I'm sure they'll have this posted to their Facebook page, and we'll be doing more video stuff. So you guys want to take us out here with a song?
Sure.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. No. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. No. All around in my hometown, trying to track me down. Trying to bring me in guilty for the killing of a deputy, for the life of a deputy. I say,
Tone Willie, everybody.
Thank you, guys.